Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, bringing it back for our local markets, the markets that we love to hear about, Sygnus Credit Investments, that's ticker symbol SCI, declaring a dividend. It's a nice one. That's one of the purposes of this company, give you some income, not just growth. So it's an interim dividend, lots of decimal places. It's US dollars 0.00147 per share. It was declared, and it's going to be payable March 15th, mid-March 2021. Next up, we got Kingston properties here. Interesting developments. We covered it on Business Live before. Now we're seeing it come out and it getting the approval of the shareholders for an increase in share capital. Kingston properties doing big things since Victoria Mutual has jumped on board and really getting things rolling. Talk about a company that has turned around tremendously as compared to a couple of years ago. Bottom line here, extraordinary general meeting. The EGM was held February 23rd, 2021, and the following resolutions were passed unanimously. This was expected and no problem here. Shareholders said, booyah, let's get this going and get the markets rolling for Kingston properties. They're clearly going to be buying up some more deals, whether it's commercial properties. That's probably the market that they're going to focus on and stick on. Probably some industrial properties as well. That's what we're assuming. Now, Barita Investments, we spoke about it. Shareholders' equity, no longer 27 billion, folks, 28.5 billion and change. Get those retained earnings going, those accumulated profits for Barita Investments. In this case, trading in shares, small trade here. Senior manager selling just under 100,000 units, 90,000 shares, February 22nd, 2021. Now, big news, overseas markets. Coinbase, talk about cryptocurrency getting a boost here. So not just talking about Bitcoin, 50 grand US and change, having its ups and downs, but more ups with Bitcoin. Coinbase jumping on. Timing is everything. Jumping onto the bandwagon, filing to go public, and it has profits. Not like a lot of these IPOs that come out in the US markets that don't have profits. Last up here, interesting developments also. All we could hear about for the last decade, maybe 2 decades, even longer, was Warren Buffett, the icon, the everything, as well as Berkshire Hathaway. Now, Cathie Wood really stepped into the markets since 2019 with her ARK fund ETF to be exact. And when you step into the markets and you're now the big name, the big person, it can tumble on you. You can have a rough time. They really can jump on you when things aren't going so well. Just 2 months into this year now. Bottom line here, Cathie Wood, ARK fund has a lot of tech exposure. It's a much bigger fund, overseeing 60 billion US dollars. And let us tell you, with Tesla taking a hit, a few other stocks she has, the media is definitely jumping on it, or let's say the analysts, the Wall Street analysts, as the fund is getting quite beaten up right now. What's happening here? Treasuries, US Treasuries, the 10-year really surging also, and that's creating a little bit of a tech sell-off. We'll see what happens heading into March, the close of the calendar first quarter, and so forth with ARK Fund and Cathie Wood. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live. Have a great weekend.